Hello friends. Lately I have been facing a lot of problems regarding my memory and alertness. I have been fumbling to find household stuff, recalling the names of some of my acquaintances and other stuff that people generally ascribe to old age. In this video, you will learn about some superfoods which have helped to reverse my condition and keep my brain sharp. 1. Spinach, kale and broccoli. Vegetables like spinach, kale and broccoli are green and leafy and are rich in nutrients such as lutein, vitamin K, folate and beta-carotene. Research to determine the efficacy of leafy greens on mental abilities was conducted by Rush University in the US. It involved 960 people from over 40 retirement communities, churches, senior public housing units and senior centers. The study looked at separate roles of vitamin K, folic acid, lutein, beta-carotene and other nutrients in preventing memory decline. It was found that having about one serving of leafy greens a day might slow cognitive decline. 2. Salmon and tuna. Fatty fish such as salmon and tuna are rich sources of omega-3 fatty acids, a class of healthy unsaturated fats with beneficial effects on the brain. In a study published in Journals of Gerontology Series A, the effect of sea fish on the age-related cognitive decline was investigated. It was found that consumption of tuna and salmon at least once weekly may have the ability to slow down cognitive decline. 3. Avocados and flax seeds. Avocados and flax seeds are also rich in omega-3 fatty acids. So, if you are averse to eating fish, you can use these plant-based sources. However, you must remember that the concentration of omega-3 fatty acids in these plant-based sources is less than that in salmon or tuna. So you have to take at least one of these in a regular measure. 4. Blueberries and strawberries. Berries like blueberries and strawberries are rich in flavonoids, which are natural plant pigments responsible for the brilliant colors of various types of berries. Studies have pointed out that these berries may help improve memory. In fact, in a 2012 study conducted by researchers at Harvard's Brigham and Women's Hospital and published in Annals of Neurology, it was found that women consuming 2 or more servings of berries per week had delayed their memory decline by up to 2.5 years. 5. Tea and coffee. Research has shown that having tea or coffee may have a beneficial effect on the brain. In a study published in 2014 in the Journal of Nutrition, participants who had a higher consumption of caffeine had scored better than others in tests of mental faculties. It has been pointed out by other researchers that caffeine may help to solidify new memories. The basis for such a conclusion is a survey conducted at Johns Hopkins University. In this survey, participants were asked to study a series of images and then take a 200 mg caffeine tablet or a placebo. It was found that more of the members who took caffeine were able to identify the images correctly compared to the group that was given the placebo. 6. Walnuts. Nuts are known to contain healthy proteins and fats that may have the ability to improve memory. In a study conducted at UCLA in 2015, higher consumption of walnuts has been linked to improved cognitive ability. Walnuts contain a particular type of omega-3 fatty acids known as alpha-linoleic acid, which is said to lower blood pressure and protect arteries. It is found to be good for both the brain and the heart. 7. Pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds contain considerable amounts of magnesium and zinc, both of which are beneficial for brain health. In statistical data pulled from various online journals, the role of magnesium in brain health was investigated. It was found that magnesium might be beneficial in cases of migraine, anxiety, depression and chronic pain. In another study published in the online journal PubMed, the effect of zinc deprivation was studied on rats. It was found that zinc deprivation did lead to abnormal behavior associated with neuropsychological symptoms. 8. Dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is packed with brain-boosting compounds which includes flavonoids. In a study published online in the journal Food, the effect of dark chocolate on mild cognitive impairment and dementia was investigated. It was found that consumption of dark chocolate can indeed activate a larger number of neurons consistent with increased electrical activity in specific regions of the brain. 9. Oranges. Oranges abound in vitamin C, which is a crucial element in preventing a decline in mental faculties. In a study published in the online journal PubMed, it has been reported that vitamin C deficiency may lead to cognitive impairment and motor deficit. It has also reported that vitamin C supplements can prevent mental illnesses like schizophrenia, depression, and Alzheimer's disease. Needless to say that there is no magic pill to keep the brain charged up and prevent cognitive decline. There is no single food which can keep your brain sharp even as you age. The strategy is to follow a healthy diet comprising of vegetables, fruits, legumes, and whole grains. You do need proteins and fats, but your brain loves plant proteins and healthy fats. As much as there are several sources of plant proteins, there are also many sources of healthy fats such as olive oil and canola oil. You should not load your brain with saturated fats. While avoiding saturated fats and animal protein is a priority, you also need superfoods which are particularly rich in beneficial compounds for the brain such as vitamin B, beta-carotene, omega-3 fatty acids, and antioxidants. These components are known to support brain health in some way or the other. You need to incorporate at least some of these foods into your regular diet to improve your brain health and achieve better cognitive functions. An added benefit of having these foods is that they also protect your heart and blood vessels as suggested by research. Taking all or some of these foods for the brain is essential for keeping the brain sharp. There is a whole variety of such foods, so you need not stay confined to any group. You can try different varieties and come out with a diet that can keep your mental faculties charged up and agile. Thank you for watching the video. You can watch more interesting videos by subscribing to our channel.